here knows my first name?
Oh.
Franklin?
Miss Missour?
Not my first name.
I know.
Terrence?
Carolina?
Actually, it's Carolina.
Oh.
Yeah, I think a lot of you guys know me.
My mom told me that. My mom told me that.
Who in here knows, well, this one's harder, what country I was born in? Melanie?
Mexico?
No.
New Mexico?
It starts like this.
Uruguay.
Uruguay. Muy bien. Very good. That's where I was born. So a long time ago, 40 years ago, when I was born, and my mom and my dad looked at me and they said, oh, what a beautiful little girl. We're going to call her Carolina. And then as I grew up, I learned how to speak Spanish. And then when I got older, I moved all the way to the United States. I went to college and I became your teacher.
In North Carolina.
Right here in North Carolina. And that is part of my story. That's my life story. All humans have a story. You have a story, your teachers have stories, and even countries have stories. And when you go to school, they'll teach you about your country's history, which is how they'll tell you about that a long time ago in the United States, there were Native Americans, and then Europeans came, and then they'll teach you about wars they had in this country. They'll teach you about the different laws that they made up for this country. And that is our country's history. But guess what? There's a much, much bigger story. And that is the story that you're going to learn here all these 5 weeks of here at Peaceful Planet. So, this story, that's the story I'm going to tell you today. I'm going to tell you a little bit about that story today. And the story begins 13.9 billion years ago. Oh my goodness, that's a big number. 13.9 billion. So it's going to be a lot of zeros. Years ago. Please tell me I have enough zeros.
It's 36.
So long ago. And the story begins when there was nothing. Nothing. Trees didn't exist. Oceans didn't exist. Our own Earth, Sun, and Moon didn't exist. There was not even time nor space. Nothing. Picture the coldest, darkest place you could ever imagine, and yet it was colder and darker than that. Within this vast emptiness was a force which couldn't be seen, but which drew all things together. Watch the force. Suddenly, this great force brought the entire universe into being. Time began, particles appeared, and the force brought these particles together. 5 billion years later, particles still drew together, unable to resist this force. Galaxies appeared, and as they collided, stars were born. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, has 1 billion stars. And one of those stars is our sun. The sun, at its birth, was 1,000,000 times larger than the sun that we see today. It spun and it moved along a path. And as it did this, it grew hotter and hotter. Earth, on the other hand, began to cool as it moved away from the sun. It did this as it rotated in space. And after some time, all of its whirling gases transformed themselves into earth, water, and air. As the earth formed, hot molten rock sank to its center, while hard minerals formed its mantle. Here and there, volcanoes erupted. Wait for it.
Where's the baking soda?
Oh.
Where's the bottle?
Okay, these volcanoes helped to form a cloud over the earth. And this hit the sun and helped the earth to cool faster. When it had cooled enough, water collected and became our oceans, rivers, and lakes. And from these waters, life was born. Small one-cell organisms at first, and later larger animals the largest animals to walk our planet, the dinosaurs. Amazing animals which roamed our earth for 135 million years until they became extinct 66 million years ago. Oh, but not all dinosaurs went extinct. Did you know that some of the birds that we see outside today are descendants from the dinosaurs? Which brings us to our present day. To us, to humans. We have been on this world only a teeny tiny fraction of how long it has taken the force to create all the beauty that we see outside. We are creatures with great needs and great wants. And some of these needs and wants sometimes hurt our planet. But we love this planet, right? Do you guys love planet Earth? Yeah. So we need to protect the planet. And so, these 5 weeks that you're here, you will learn about our planet's history. You will learn about our solar system. You will learn about our sun, earth, and moon. You will learn about our volcanoes. You will learn about dinosaurs. But most importantly, you will learn that you are part of something big. So big that sometimes humans have a hard time understanding it. And you will also learn that you are part of something small. Something that we sometimes think, oh, doesn't matter. And that is called actions. Actions are things that we do, in the way that we behave. And during these 5 weeks, you will see that your actions, your teacher's actions, my actions, they do matter. And that we, with those actions, we have the power to take care of our earth. So, did you guys like the story of how the universe came to be? Okay.
The volcano part.
So, I want you to learn a lot these 5 weeks that you're here, to think about the actions and the things that you do so that we can help this planet to be here for a long, long time for other kids to enjoy, okay? Does anyone have any questions? No? Yeah, don't touch this stuff over here. Don't touch the forest.
Oh,
For you.
It's not good for you. That's why we put this black stuff here. All right, thank you very much. That is the story. So
bye-bye.
every week you're gonna learn